I was saying before everybody got in the chat, the only person you have to beat today is Maxime Davidson in C, because he messaged me a couple of months ago about the results, and I said, "Oh, if you're looking for a team, let me know." And he went, "Well, thank you for the offer, but I don't want to join a team." And then I see today he signed up for ATP, so you absolutely must beat him, or you're going to get kicked out of Snow. Dan and Chris, no pressure, but you have to do that. And even if he gets his podium in C, he's going to find his medal gets lost in the mail, just like we did to Kat last season.
Like that.
Right, so you know what you're doing then, people. We're going straight out of the pen. The first segment is within 1.1k. So it's going to be find your rider, help your rider for as long as you can. When you go through the banner at the top of this is the one that literally, if you don't go into the pay menus, you go over the banner, you're going over the top, and you're going to be at the bottom of the hill. So you absolutely have to do everything you can to go into the pay menu as you go through the banner, yeah? But don't do what Simon Gregory did that once and go into it before you go through the KOM banner. Okay, everyone knows their role here, and we'll stop straight after, yeah?
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit chaotic, but we'll do okay.
Okay, Jax. I need to find you.
Okay, as soon as people get numbers, we'll call them out for the protected riders. I don't see Stone Cold Steve D'Alessandro yet.
I don't see you, Jess.
Robert and I are close to each other.
I'm at 82 right now.
Chris, Dan, you got a number for me?
I'm at 37.
What number, Jess?
Right now.
I don't have a number yet. 122.
Okay.
I'm right behind Chris.
This is the start. Go on.
Chris, where are you?
44 now.
I'm not going to be able to get to you two, so just do what you can. I might catch you on the climb.
We're good right where we are.
Yeah, you just won't have a dedicated leader. That's all to place you.
No, that's fine. We got some dedicated A's and B's in front of us.
Everyone look after
Robert
yourselves
and I
here.
are together. We should stick together.
Okay. I'm waiting for you, Jess. Somebody's cat. What 88?
Yeah, we had a pen in the back. So okay.
Okay. Okay, Jess, you gotta hit it at the line. Use the group, Jess.
Yeah.
And then we'll take you up the climb.
Go on, Pat. You got this, bud. This is for the win. For the title. Every last what? Oh.
Go, Patrick.
Keep on going, Jess.
Okay, I see Robert.
Yeah. Just hit the climb. Keep on going. Keep it up.
Oh.
Come on, Chris.
Stop as soon as you go through the banner.
Come on, Josh.
Keep pushing, Jess.
Oh, Dale Seaton just rolled past me at 7 kph doing 5 watts per kilo. Not even that. Come on, Robert.
Not mine.
Right. Come on, Robert. Push.
Okay, so Jess, I see you now.
Come on, Robert, let's go.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing, Jess. Almost at the top.
Nearly there, Robert. Big push.
Awesome, Jess. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, Jess. Almost there.
Look, there it is. You can see it.
One last turn. We got it, Jess.
Stop. As soon as you go through the banner.
How do you stop?
Pair menu,
We
pair
got it,
menu.
Jess. I'll leave you for
Press
Jess.
A if you're on a PC.
Last turn.
A on keyboard.
Oh.
Yeah, baby. Well done, Josh. Well
done, Dan.
I put the brakes on Josh before the line.
You're right there.
Pretty good job there, Chris.
Oh, thanks, Colin. I needed that push right there.
Awesome, Jess.
I might need a long time to recover now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt. That was the hardest one. We'll take as long as we want.
So this next one, Jake, starts really slow at like 1 or 2%. Then it quickly ramps to 22%. And then it drops back off again to 4 or 5% for the last like half of the ride, half of the effort. So I'm wondering whether putting lead out after the 22% bit so they can create some draft for the second half of the ride, because that 22% will blow us apart as a group.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
So the people leading out,
Yeah.
the fastest way to do this is if we're all at the top for the descent, and you group up, and you, as we've been over before, if you're trying to be as fast as possible, it's about obviously the max speed, isn't it? And the fastest you can get to is on this descent as a blob, and you carry that into the bottom of it. And I know it's steep at the bottom, but it's still faster to carry that pace into the bottom of it to help vault you up it. But we're at the point where we can gamble a bit here because we're ahead. So if we want to
do what you know is going to win.
Yeah, I don't see Davison on the leaderboard. And he just rolled through.
Yeah.
Haywood came nowhere.
What about Stone Cold Steve D'Alessandro? Is he on the leaderboard?
Oh, he's
Patrick?
45th. 44th.
Any sign of Stone Cold Steve D'Alessandro in A?
I haven't checked.
I haven't seen him. I'll have a look because that will make life a lot easier for us if we know he's not here. He can't be caught. And then so the only things I care about now, guys, are finishing off processing B, which should be pretty much elementary at this point, and then doing over Maxime Davidson in C. And then it's D. So D's the one that we've got to be careful with. D's the one that I want to be prioritising people. So if you're not Josh, Patrick Carney, Chris Wadrup, Dan Andrews, or the 3D riders, I want you helping one of those people for the next climb, because it's going to be. I think we probably are a bit spread out. So Chris's idea here isn't bad. If you want to potentially get 1 or 2 people to go up the road to wait, I think that's acceptable. But realistically, I want you to be pacing one of those people up this climb for as long as you can. Whether that's you go really hard and you pace Josh for the first couple hundred meters and then you drop off, or you can last a bit longer with the D guys, do whichever you prefer. But try and find somebody to give a bit of draft on this climb, bit of pace, bit of morale, all that sort of stuff.
If Chris and Dan want to pace, I'll pace them.
Yeah, if you could help them,
Yeah.
that'd be good, Jamie.
I can be drawn for the first
I
half
got this
of the time
covered. If I
because I'm
can't hang
going
with the
for this one.
queens, I'm good.
So I'll try to be some kind of a draft on the first bit.
Yeah,
Lead
fine.
Jess.
Who's pacing the
Robert?
D's? Who's
I
pacing the
think you-
D's?
I will pace the D if you want.
No, I need you.
Because-
Sorry, Colin. I need you going for it in B if you can, mate, to try and stop the process. You're one of about 2 people that can take points off him, I think.
Well, okay. He was
I'm trying
me
to pace
the first time, but
I know, but he won't be able to keep doing that forever. I don't think. You're. I think only you and Patrick are going to be able to get points in B. To be honest, you guys.
I think I can get some points off him in the sprints, but not on the
Yes.
times.
Yes, agreed. Totally.
Yeah,
agreed.
I can't climb with him.
Jake.
Jake, Stewie, I
sorry.
come in late. I've sort of missed the first one, but happy to help wherever.
Yeah, if we're waiting actually. We're waiting at the top of the first com, so you've got a little bit of time.
Yeah, I'm at the top of the first com, so.
Okay, beautiful. Oh well, this prime chance for you to go really hard on this one if you want. Try and get
Yes.
some points.
Yeah, please
Yeah, that'll
do.
do, Stewie. Come on.
Jake.
We'll do.
It's basic.
It's a minute. It's a hard minute.
So Josh,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the times on the climbs. I'm probably gonna go for the next one. My only fear is that I'm between you and Joseph. I don't want to knock you down, and I don't know if I.
If you can beat him, beat him.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. He's putting up times. Actually, the next one's what, a minute long?
Yeah, it's a minute.
Yeah. Okay, I think I got a shot at him, but that last one,
You got that.
I was not catching him on the last one.
I got a chance in a minute. I don't have a chance in a minute and a half.
Yeah, I'm the same as you, so I'll go for it on that.
So is there anyone else pacing these except me? Because I don't know if I can pace both Robert and Jess together.
Yeah, and it's most important because Robert and I need to win everything to stay ahead of the ATP guy. So especially Robert needs to win all of these because it's his last race.
Yeah, I did.
So
say that,
Robert.
I did say D was the most important one for us to
Yeah.
keep an eye on.
So
So
Robert,
if,
what kind
if-
of pace can you push, Robert?
Good question.
3.5, 3.5 to 4 for Robert.
Oh,
Based on what I just paced him up that climb. If
Oh,
so,
okay.
so let's just make this clear. Tina, you're going to help Robert.
Okay.
Kat, you're going to help Jess or Layla?
Jess,
Layla's
because
not
Layla's
here.
not here.
Layla's not here. Okay, well you're helping Jess then.
Okay.
Simple. Okay, does that leave anybody uncovered?
Okay, so 3.5 to 4.0, Robert. Okay. That's
Yeah,
good.
And Jess, pace.
Silas, you're going to be helping.
7
Chris.
7 pace. No, Libby Hill. No, like 4.
Okay.
4.5.
Chris Roger.
Yes, mate.
Which Chris? I presume Chris Roger. There's no other Chris to do, is there? No. Right.
Come on, guys. Let's work it out. Jake's got the plan. Jake's telling everyone the plan. Let's listen to that plan, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
So Robert won the KOM in D, and I got 3rd.
Hey.
So that's good.
Hey,
Well
Nice
done.
one. Yes, just remember to kick it on that turn. It will give you like momentum get up it. You have to kick it before the turn.
Too late. I'm halfway up it.
So Robert, where are you at? You're at the top of the 33rd.
I'm at position 106. I couldn't stop.
Okay, so I'm at the top of it. So I just have to wait for you, or you have to go when I go down. Pretty much.
So you're ahead of me, are you?
I'm at the top of 23rd right now.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I'm way beyond that.
Yeah.
So I'll watch you passing.
Yeah. So you pretty much have to go when I go down.
Yep.
Actually, Davidson stopped just behind us. Oh, he's next to me.
Yeah, he's got no chance.
Yeah, he
because we
normally
should be
does.
setting up.
I mean, he's not going to score over 300 points here.
Kat, I'm wearing the Watch the Femmes cap, so you can recognize me.
Okay, so am I. So I see you. We're matching.
Wait, I want
Robert,
that.
you're wearing a snow jersey. You're wearing something blue, right?
Me? Oh no, Robert.
Robert is.
Y'all
Okay.
get a Guernsey shirt on.
Right, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. My internet's being a bit sketchy at the minute, so if it drops out, it's just you just have to go with the plan. Right, everybody knows what they're doing, don't they? Anybody not know exactly what they're doing?
Pedal hard.
Yeah.
If you can't, with the descent, and I know you've got specific riders. If you can't get to your rider, help whoever you can help. Just help whoever's around you for as long as you can.
Do I help anyone, or do I go all out?
It's up to you, really, Patrick. But you got the fastest time out of everybody on the first sprint. So I don't think Steve D'Alessandro's here, which means I believe you just won the title on that segment. So essentially, if you want to be a real prick, you could just roll through it at 1.5, waving at Campbell and Brocess. But it's totally up to you. If you want to help somebody, you can help somebody. If you want to go for it, you can go for it. Brocess got the third fastest time of anybody on that segment, so he is doing well. But he's come out swinging because he has to. And is he going to be able to keep that up for 4 segments? I don't think so.
I also got second there.
Josh beat him by about 10 seconds up there.
No, he beat me. I got second.
Josh got second.
But he was doing, trust me, I saw him go past me at 8-9 watts per kilo. He ain't going to be able to do that for long. He may have just cooked himself. He may have just emptied the tank. Because he has to. If he didn't get full points there, he's kind of in trouble. So he had to.
Usually on this course, he'll get me on the first 2 climbs, and then I'll smash him in the sprints because he's gassed.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm expecting to happen here.
Yeah, the longest segment was in the beginning, which is a nightmare scenario. You want that one to be at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's a horrible way to start. It's not a good way to start a race, that segment. But it sorts the snow from the ATP, that's for sure.
Well, I'll see if I can bait him into going harder for you again then for the next one.
Yeah.
Well, he's sat right behind us, both S's.
He's just ahead of me.
Let's take a start and see if he rolls.
What time we taking off?
Luke is faking it.
I'm just ahead of you, Chris, yeah?
Yeah, man, I've seen you.
God, lad. I'll try and help.
Just be conscious of Davidson. So if you watch and there's me and Davidson behind, if I get past you, you start to soft pedal and catch him in your draft.
When you get past me, you will.
Oh, whatever.
What are you and Dan looking to do up here? Watts per kilo?
I'm probably going to go past you. Just going to say.
ATP of all.
I'm probably going to hit 10 to 11 on this.
They've gone now, Jake.
They've gone through it. They've already done the second segment, so they've had no recovery swing efforts.
They're halfway up the hill to the sprint.
I'll be happy if I average 7 or 8 up the entire thing.
It's going to be for the fastest guys. You're going to be talking just over a minute, and I mean like a minute and 1, a minute and 2, a minute and 3, that sort of thing. For the fast guys, like John Moore at ATP without a rest, just did it in 1:07, without having a rest and not being their top guy in any way, shape, or form. So I'm expecting us to smash that. So you've got a minute of hard effort in you. It's Libby Hill, basically, isn't it? So you got a minute in you. I know it.
Shall we go?
Right. How's everybody feeling?
Not good.
Ready to go.
Let's.
Not good.
Let's take a little bit longer. Yeah, I do. Sorry, Jess. I'm going to make a judge's call there. I do think that was quite short, so we're going to give them a bit longer.
No, it's not even that.
Yeah. For the top, a minute and a half over FTP like that is going to require a little bit of recovery, especially when we're going again now for a harder one.
How long is Libby from this side? It's a short one, right?
Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. It's about a minute and 2 seconds for the top guys.
No, like
700 meters. It says 700 meters.
Yeah.
How much?
700 meters is what it's telling me.
It's like 500, I think. No,
I did it
never
the
mind,
other
never
day in 90 for me.
It's shown up. I see the leaderboard. It's shown up at 700 meters.
Yeah, that's what it says on what's on Swift. Meters. 3.4% average incline.
Which says it flattens out quite a bit at the start. It's flat at the start and it's flat towards the end. It's just that 22% pig in the middle.
So when should we deploy the feather? I have a feather. Should I do it in the beginning?
At the bottom of the hill.
When you hit the sort of 15%, 20%. As you go into 15, 20%.
Yeah. I'd be doing it at the bottom of the hill because if you're at a 22% where you've got your training difficulty on high and you haven't changed gears, you really want to be faffing about with the power up.
Okay, but will it last though? Because it takes me more to climb up the hill.
It's 15 seconds and it's the same answer that it always is, which is it's going to be faster to get to the bottom of the hill at speed and carry up it for as long as you can. If you want to do it on the 22%, do it on the 22%, but you'll already be going 6 kilometers an hour. If you think it's more beneficial to go 7 kilometers an hour, then do it then. If you think it's better to go 50 kilometers an hour into the base of it rather than 40, do it then. It's whatever you prefer at this point. But personally, I'd be doing it at the bottom of the hill before I start my sprint, so I don't have to bother with it, and I use it to get me up the hill. That'd be my preference.
Yeah, I like using it at the part. It's only 15 seconds.
If you're in a max sprint, you shouldn't really be able to be faffing around with the power up because you've got your hands on the drops. You're going as hard as you can. You're concentrating on getting your cadence. Like there should be no taking your hands off the bars, pressing buttons. If you do, you're going to lose power.
Chris, I've got draft power up.
It's a bit different for a climber for a minute. But,
I'm on a TT bike.
Right in the middle at the bottom. Make sure you don't lose the pack if you're a fan.
You're on a TT bike.
Yeah.
Well, we can't. You can't draft anyone on a TT bike.
No, like a real life TT bike.
Oh.
Oh, right. Okay. So you grabbing onto their drops, or are you grabbing onto the middle?
I think if I put low on the handlebars, it's the same as the drops because they're really low, right, on a TT bike.
Yeah.
To be honest, whatever helps you get the power out. If you're indoors, aero isn't a big deal, and steering isn't a big deal. If you're outside, I'd say drops. But
it's one of those each to the line. I do more power stood up.
You know, Jess, Kari, one of our teammates, also used a TT bike. He used the push-pull technique, and it worked perfect. So he said, like, you work just a little bit different muscles, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. It's just, I noticed that the road bike is hurting my back more. So I'm just taking my TT bike for now.
Yeah. But she said, like, maybe more the hamstrings in the front, but nothing like, You can push the same power, it's just the techniques, she said.
right, okay, guys, how are we feeling?
Ready to go.
Pretty much now or never.
Okay, everybody, good. We'll give you 30 seconds to start your sensors, spin the legs, etc. Because it's going to be straight into it, yeah?
Yep.
So get your legs spinning.
It was a count of 3, 2, 1 because I'm going to jump straight out the parent screen to try and drop the guy that sat next to me. I just want to bounce straight off.
I'll give you a 10-second countdown.
Yeah.
And again, if you can't get to your person because we're on a massive descent and it's spread out, that's fine. Just help whoever you can help.
Robert, you have to go when we go down.
Okay.
Jess, are you going?
People are rolling.
No, I haven't given a 10-second countdown yet, so nobody should be going.
It shook me right through.
Okay, well, I can only give the instructions I can give. We're going to start in a minute. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Oh, there's no forgiving. You need to all be going at the same time if you can, basically. Try and help who you can here. It's going to be spread out.
Almost at the turn, Robert.
I'm at the bend at the bottom already.
Okay, at the bend, Robert.
Okay, just help who you can. Help who you can. Chris, you need to probably be spinning up from here, bud. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. For the win, for the win.
I guess I'd already started.
Jess, here I come. I'll pace you now.
Right, come on, Jess, let's go.
You got it, Jess.
Come on!
Come on, Robert.
Push, 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 Jess, everything you got. 1 minute of help.
Let's go, Robert. Push it, Robert.
Nice, Jess.
Holy fuck, shit!
Come, big push, sprint finish, Jess, sprint finish.
Oh, wow.
What the hell happened?
I messed this up.
Okay, Jess.
I was way too back.
What the
Good
job.
Push, Jess, everything you got. Finish.
Something.
Okay, you should have plenty of time. If you roll through here, you'd have time at the bottom to recover.
Oh man, I had no legs at all.
No, don't worry, Patrick. I'm not gonna. I had nothing.
Great job, Patrick and Stewie.
Yeah, well done, Stu.
Well done, Dan.
That was a great way to do it, though, Stewie. Come in late and blasty.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice one.
Patrick got me there. Patrick just went. It's amazing.
Doesn't matter, man. All three of us pushed him back. Me, Stu, Josh.
I PR'd 3 seconds. Great work, guys. Great work.
Thank you.
That couldn't work any better. Awesome job, guys.
Guess I was last.
I totally misjudged where that end was.
Okay, I did, guys. I'm at position 108. I don't want you to go any further than me because I'm at 4.3. Okay, don't go past me. We'll regroup here. You got plenty of time to get a breather.
What position are you?
108.
Okay.
4.3.
So you went past me, good.
Yeah, I'm at the front of everybody, so you should just all be able to roll forward when you get a chance. Just don't come past me.
That next sprint's about 2 seconds in it.
Yeah.
There's that one on the corner, and then you go around and you hit it.
Yeah, we'll have to do that technically perfectly, guys. Going to need everybody to be doing their role there. So we'll need everybody to be recovered, concentrating. It's the hardest, one of the 3 hardest technical sprints on Zwift because it's so short. So there's no room for error. You have to be at full speed as you go across the line. So we'll be using that little ramp up the hill. You know, you remember it goes up the hill. There's a little 2-3% incline, so we'll be going real slow up there. Really, really slow. Group together. And then as you turn right, you go across the straight, and then there's a left bend, and the sprint starts on the left bend. So when we go up the hill, we turn right, we'll start our ramp up there. And when you see that, the start line on the left bend, that's basically your finish line. Sorry, Josh, go on.
The finish line is 500 meters from the turn, the first right-hand turn.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me. So it basically, the start line is your finish line, because if you think about it, for the top guys, it's a 3-second sprint. So imagine if you started your sprint for London Classic, you know, like 3 seconds from the end. You wouldn't be anywhere near, before the end of the finish line, you wouldn't be anywhere near as fast as if you'd gone before and you cooked. So you almost want to be totally out of gas as you hit the start line, because your cruising speed will take you through it, no problem, because it's only 3 seconds, right?
We should be full gas about halfway through that straightaway before the turn.
Yeah, absolutely. Like that left-hand bend where the start line is your finish line. You need to be like imagining you're empty as you cross that line. That's the fastest way to get a time on it. I think it might even be less than 3 seconds for the top cross.
Which
you need a sprint.
So, I looked at the times this morning, and last season, this race, we put like 5 guys in the top 10 all time.
I was by myself the other day.
Aero bikes and disc wheels if you got them.
Oh, yeah, good call. Thanks, Colin.
A disc wheel?
Which aero bike?
Yeah.
Any of the aero bikes are good, but probably Cervelo 2020 is not a bad setup.
I like 2020 for now. And then just aero.
Where the hell is everybody? Jesus.
We're ahead of you, Dan.
4.3, Dan.
You're not lost again, are you?
Oh, man.
He's not here for you.
He was puking.
I didn't hear him off the bank puking.
But he was.
Well, if you're going to use me on Tuesday, I probably just use that effort up.
Don't worry, Dan. I know this may come as a shock to you, but my entirety of the tactical analysis and plan for Tuesday did not revolve around you getting segment points. So we will deal with it.
Well, don't change your mind because of this time.
I didn't say you weren't going to have to ride.
Jake, do you reckon Cervelo 2020?
With die cut wheels.
That's what I got.
So, Jess, is
What
it
about
like
if I got the zip
7.0, not this one, leaving you out?
Anything will help
Yeah.
Stu.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to stick to the group. I'll be doing like around 7.5 max.
Okay. Just stick with you.
Yeah.
If I haven't got disc wheels, I may as well just stay and win in the Tron.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
I'm only level 35.
Are you level 35?
Yeah.
Then you can get these Super 9s.
that's what I've just got.
Best bike for speed. The best bike for aero is the.
Cervelo
It's a
2020 or Uranium.
toss up between the Cervelo and the Van Jess Works.
I've got the S5 2020.
Yeah, luckily I bought that bike. I bought that bike last week. Not in real life, in the game. After I saw,
and then you say, what wheels?
If you're level 35, the Super 9, Zip Super 9. Because that's what I've got.
1 million credits. 1 million billion credits. Oh, that's a disc wheel. I didn't realise.
I have no idea.
I didn't realise it was a disc. Wow, yeah, I'll have some of them bad boys, and we'll equip the fuckers. So I'm now on a Cervelo with a Super 9. Doobie-doos.
Nice.
Can anyone see me? Do I look a bum?
You look a bum.
You look dapper.
I look a bum as opposed to the bomb. Thanks, Cole.
Yeah, you look like a bum.
Now, guys, just a reminder, if you're not with me or with the main group, just move up a little bit before we roll out. We won't be going yet, but just get yourself in position.
Yo, fellas, you all with me?
How far have we got to this sprint? 4-5K?
But it's uphill.
About
Both
3,
directions.
isn't it? 3.5.
It's not far, I don't think. Yeah, I think Colin's
All right.
probably right. I don't know.
It's
Does
a
anyone
long
know?
drag.
Does anyone know the
You
exact
know.
distance or like the rough?
8.5.
How long?
8.5.
Total. It's at 8.5.
Yeah, it's at 8.5. Yeah.
Okay. What are we at now? 4.3. Okay. Fine. So we should have that long K drag uphill. Should be plenty of time for us to be grouped together at 1.5 tight. And as soon as we go around that bend on the right, it's on. Starts from there. It's not a bad idea, guys. If you're going for a really fast time, to take your trains off, go down, because you're then not going to have to worry about, changing gears as much with the incline. But I think it's not going to matter too much.
Davison is on his own.
Good.
On their own. They're just come up to the sprint in a bit. They're just 7.2.
Good. That's how much ATP are looking after you, Maxime.
Yeah, there you go.
He went with ATP because he didn't like the look of gold or silver. He thought bronze was a better look for him. I agree.
That's awesome.
Brosef is doing 1.8 at 6.9, going up the little rise to the sprint as well on his own.
Dun, 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 dun. He's in for a world of pain, isn't he, on his own on that one?
Yes, he is. Fair play to him.
That last time was a thing of beauty in D.
It absolutely was, Patrick. That was so awesome. Exactly what I needed.
That would have crushed his spirit as well. If you think about it, he knows the maths on this. He's turned up every week so far. So if you don't think he's not looking at the table, knowing exactly what points he needs to get to win, you're wrong. He's not turned up for 13 weeks in a row, 14 weeks in a row to not try and win now. So he's looking at that going, I need to get 360 today, 360 next week. And we just took, 50 points off him? So his head's going to drop now.
I'd be in my 2/10.
He's going to know now that he's got to get max points on these next two sprints, or it's basically over. So he's in his head. That's going to be. Think about it. If you were in that position, it can't not fuck with you. So that's why it's always better to be ahead in these positions. Like we like to be ahead in the last couple of weeks because it's way harder to be behind.
Do you reckon he feels targeted?
I hope so. I mean, it's a compliment. If a team was doing that to me, I'd take that as a compliment. If you think I'm that much of a threat that you've got to set 5 people on me to stop me, then that's a compliment, isn't it? Like that's you going, you're too good to just leave to your own devices.
It is. That's the reason we're doing it.
Yeah.
So the winning sprint time at the moment is Galang 3.83.
We can crush that. I'm sure we did a 3.4 last time.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I
was rolling around here earlier, and 4 seconds was winning it, and that was just rolling around.
That ain't fast.
I did 3.46 last season.
Yeah, I think we can sub 3.5 here for certain.
I don't really know what this sprint is, but I'm excited by the fact that it only lasts 4 seconds.
It's very quick.
Don't shoot yourself. It's still a 30-second sprint.
That's your problem, Stewie. You get excited and then it only lasts 3 seconds.
That has always been my problem, Colin. Always. Especially at the weekend.
Maxine stopped at the top and waiting.
He stopped and he's waiting for us. Even Stowe, I still think
that's hard to get on. That is.
Yeah. I'd rather be in advance.
Tina, should we both lead out? Should we both lead out Jess so that there's a greater chance of connecting?
Let's do that.
What were the results? What were the results in D on that last climb for Robert and Jess? How did we get on?
I was last, I'm sure.
I don't know what happened to Robert. I think he stopped maybe during the climb. Are you online?
Yeah, I rolled over the start without realizing it. I didn't.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah, I got third because I wanted to catch up, and then I started pedaling, and it put me straight down the downhill already. Yeah. So I got third, but I should have gotten second. But anyway.
That was still a good climb. It's okay. And I saw you going. I'm like, is she going?
Yeah.
And then you started rolling. Yeah.
I did the A button, like the parent screen, but it didn't stop me. It just shoot me downhill.
That climb was really good, Robert. I never caught you. I caught you at the top almost.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was counting about 20 minutes at that time.
And I didn't want to go too hard because I was like, where is he? And I was like, oh, fuck, you're 5 seconds ahead of me.
Does anyone know where Layla is? Is she all good? I thought she was coming in.
Yeah, she's in New York with a friend. She's on holiday.
Okay, cool.
You can't go on holiday in the middle of a sprint series.
But she's done 10 races already, so
she might be giving up third place to Pete Pipel.
Yeah, I know. Pete he wins everything. I hope he doesn't show up next week.
if she shows up next week, she can throw out a low score if she can improve it. So she can still get points.
Yeah, I just think it's going to be difficult for her now.
Yeah.
Because if Pete goes ahead, it's just so difficult to pull points back.
He's had only 7 races.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So at the minute,
he wins everything. So
he only needs to get 105 points today, and he'll overtake Layla. And then he's still got 2 events less than her, and not 10. So if he finishes today, he's going to beat Layla to 3rd. There's no because he only has to turn up next week, and then even if he doesn't turn up next week, he's still going to be 250 points ahead of Layla, regardless. And she's going to have to find 250 points from somewhere in 1 week, which is basically impossible.
That's a lot, yeah.
So I think mathematically, she may have got a lovely trip to New York out of it, but is that worth a $4 bronze medal? I don't know. You tell me. No.
Yeah. Let's just hope Pete stays in 3rd place and Robert and I get 1st and 2nd.
Yeah. You guys smash these 2.
We need to work hard for that, though.
Jess, we're gonna work for you this week and next week for sure.
What were the results in C?
I don't have any results for you, I'm afraid, because Zwift Power doesn't differentiate it by category anymore for primes.
Yeah, it does it now.
It is there.
Not in the live, it doesn't.
Oh.
It does after the fact. In your live data, you won't be able to tell category differences.
Oh, well, I got Chris is 3rd.
I've got the primes.
That's probably going to get DQ'd.
Some new kid, Roy Vanden Neuve Ronkadonk, seems to be kicking ass. He's obviously recovering from the football yesterday.
Say that name again.
Roy Van Neuvendick.
Oh.
He just rode 3.8 for the whole race.
Is he? All right. Well, he smashed the first reverse 23rd Street, beat us both, came 2nd on the reverse QM. He took a 4.5 second.
What was his name? Sorry.
Roy Vanden Neuvendick.
Our man's 100% getting upgraded, Chris. I wouldn't worry about it. He's 98 kilos and he's just done 3.8 watts per kilo for the duration. He's getting promoted. Yeah, he's already been promoted. I just checked. That's his first ever race. That's why.
But you both beat Davison.
That's his first race. That's his 2nd ever race on Zwift, and his first race for a year, nearly 2 years. So he's and he when he raced 2 years ago, he's a 3.1 rider. He's had a 2-year break. He's come back at 3.1. That's impressive, isn't it? Almost like he's on an incorrect setup. So don't worry, he'll get DQ'd. Won't be in the results.
We've got thick end of 7 or 8 minutes of just rolling to recover as well.
Come on, Morocco. Come on.
What's the score, Silas?
It's still 1-0 to Morocco. It must be finished by now.
Has Ronaldo come on yet, or is he still?
Yeah.
Is he still sulking on the bench?
No, I think that's it. Yeah, Morocco have won. Portugal are out.
Wow, are they the first African team to reach a semi?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive, isn't it? Good on them.
Yeah, full time. Get it.
Good on them. And all they didn't even have Marouane Chamakh up front for them as well. That is madness.
Yeah. They've been brilliant.
Right, okay, guys. Does anybody need a bit longer, or are we happy to roll out, group it up? We've not got too long to get it together, but we have got a couple of minutes. Okay. I'm going to roll out in 10. Make sure you're all up to me as well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.5. I'm just making sure you're paying attention. Let's go.
We're moving kind of as a group. Come on.
Yeah, I want to be real tight, guys. This is going to have to be picture perfect. You're going to hear nothing but me going, no gaps, keep it tight. look after each other, close the wheels. That's all I want for the next sprint. It's going to be picture perfect textbook because we have to. It's so short. There's no room for error. This is where we put ATP to the sword. This is where you've earned your medals all season. This sprint and it will be done.
So can we kind of keep it at 1.5?
Yeah, keep it at 1.5, please. And remember the rules. If you're not within 5 meters of me, I'm going to shout at you. 5 meters ahead or 5 meters behind, either way, that's fine. But be within 5 meters of me.
I don't know where you are.
I'm at position 118, 4.7. I've been doing 1.5 from when I said I was setting up. Look at this sea of horrible Genzi jerseys. Beautiful.
I need to take a picture of that.
Jake, Campbell just private messaged me and said, remember, you don't have to start to the line on this one.
I didn't realise that Pat Carney, you've done 10 events. We could have got you on the podium.
Yeah, but I didn't know I was going to make 10 events, so hindsight, we could say that, but who knew?
If you do well this week and next week, there's a chance still.
Oh, nice.
My position.
If Josh is mathematically safe, we'll throw it all at you next week. That's for sure.
Yeah, it'd be fun, man. I'd like to virtually stand up there, get my snow avatar, snow Bitmoji.
I think you were like 400 or 500 points behind, but the guy in third. But I think they've done 10 and you've done 10. So but you must have had a couple of weeks where you were leading out, doing nothing but leading out.
Yeah, but even those weeks, I scored some points, man. Because I think I got came in third, and I'm out. So they still money in the bank.
I couldn't have done it without you this season, Patrick. Thank you.
Nah, thanks, man. It's honestly, it's a little more fun leading out. Like the pressure's kind of off. Whatever your best effort is just your best effort, and that's that. But when you're the protected rider, there's this expectation to deliver. It's nice to be relieved of that.
Yeah, I love this Saturday lead out stuff. It's fun.
Well, when we do next season, we'll mix it up a little bit. I want to change the categories around, give other people a chance to be protected riders, all that sort of stuff.
I'd love to get to work for other people for a change. It'd be great.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out next after. We'll worry about this season, and then we'll sort it out. I want to keep everyone's eyes on the prize for now, but we'll figure it out.
My driveway needs doing, Josh.
All right. Let me figure out how to get a passport.
No problem, mate. Just send little bits over, and I'll lay
Okay. So it's 8.2, we said, didn't we? 8.1.
8.5 it should be.
Yeah.
8.5.
7.9 to the top of the run, I think.
Maxime Davidson sat there at 7.9 waiting.
But it's at the corner, so two bets.
At 8.0, it's like the corner.
Look, there's Katie Candelario sprinting into thin air because she's not going to get any more points. There she is. Did you see they're doing big orange numbers? For what, Katie? It's already over.
Well, this isn't the sprint. Well, hold up. Oh, no, this is not it. It looks familiar.
It does. I thought for a second that was the sprint, which is why I double checked. Because it does look like, it really does look like that leading. You come up the ramp like that, you turn right like we just did, and then you turn left. And that's where imagine that if we were turning left here at that junction, that's where the sprint start line is. So we would have needed to have been ramping halfway down this straight. If you start ramping here and then turn left and the sprint's there, you're way too slow. Way too slow. You almost want to do it as you turn right. It's better to go too early than too late on this one.
I'm pretty sure Nurse Daniel went from the right-hand corner last year, and he ended up having like the third fastest all time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you way better. If you have to make a choice, go early. For certain. So do not go late on this one. and we won't have a build up in the K before, because it's a ramp like this, right? So it's going to be a ramp like this, and then so when we get to the top of the ramp and we turn right, not now, but for the sprint, we'll start ramping there. So it's going to be very different to most sprints. No lead in, no lead up. Just keep it tight, 1.5 up the rise, and then basically as hard as you can as soon as we turn right. It's going to be very, very different to most sprints. So that's why it's so important to keep tight. I know I keep saying it, but we've got to be really concentrating, especially on that little rise.
Protected riders sit on wheels until we get about halfway through the block. The leaderboard stays up for a long time on this one, so don't let it get you distracted.
Yeah, we haven't even made a turn yet.
So you can see it's at the top of this little ramp, right? So we go all the way to the top of this road. When we take that bend to the right, that's where we're starting the ramp. And then you can see, you go right, there's a little straight and you turn left. That's the finish line. So you can see the green banner right at the top left, top right hand side of your mini map. Just about see it. So we turn right, top of this ramp, across the straight, and there's the sprint. So when we get to the top of this ramp, we're going to be going balls to the wall. So keep it nice and tight. Don't get overexcited because it's quite a long way out. So keep it tight. Don't go over 1.5.
We can probably go 2 here.
Hey Wang, jump on.
Okay, Jess. Almost time to get ready.
And if you're not a protected rider, or Stewie or Patrick Harney going for points, you need to be, me and Colin will be on the front, you need to be in that layer behind us, don't any gaps open up. Very tight, guys, very, very tight.
Here's the turn. Coming to...
Not yet.
Okay, it flattens out a little bit here.
Yeah.
Time to group up quickly, get a bit of speed together. We'll use this if we can.
Yep.
Okay, I'm starting to go here, guys, so keep tight to me. Not go, but we've got to get the speed up.
Okay, Jess. We're telling them to ramp up.
Guys, we're going to have to start ramping.
Okay, Jess.
Plan on losing you already.
No.
Start thinking about it. Start thinking about it.
I'm right ahead of you, Jess. Keep
Yes.
Okay, go, go, go.
I'm right beside you, Jess. Ease off a little bit.
I'm right in front of you.
Guys, come on. Hit it.
Okay, Jess. Now you're going to hit it. Hit it, Jess. Hit it, Jess. Hit me.
Come on, Jess.
Come on.
I care about my pedal.
Jess.
Yeah. Stop straight after. Stop straight after.
Josh! Yes, Josh!
Yeah. Great job,
First
guys.
fifth.
Shit.
Yeah, buddy.
Stop here.
Nice one, Robert.
Everyone, you have to.
Nice.
Right, the times were good then. But what am I going to say?
No bad.
Why was there a 25-meter gap behind the front three riders? Why are we pulling for thin air? If I see that on this next one, I'm going to be really angry. We got fast times, but we're not doing it to make it bad. We've got to get it right.
I like him when he gets angry.
My foot jumped out of the pedal. I wattlogged in the middle at 440 watts. It came responding again, and I pushed off again, lifted, and my foot flew out the pedal. That was ridiculous. It was just a catalogue of errors.
3.39, Josh. Shit the bed, mate. That's awesome.
That's shaved like a tenth and a half off my PR. And that was 8th all time.
Oh well, mate.
Could have been first though. We could have had that if you wanted it. It was there.
I know. I bridged at the end, but it wasn't enough.
You came past us at the right time. When I said go, go, go,
Yeah.
nobody reacted. Nobody reacted until I went, why aren't you going? And then Robert was the rider behind me, Silas, and Colin. Robert's a protected rider in D. Why is he the first rider to me 25 metres back? So there's some of you that aren't protected riders that know you're not protected riders that should have been there. So next time, if you're not a protected rider, look after your protected riders. Robert shouldn't be there trying to close a gap of 25 metres as a D rider. Like somebody should be there closing that gap for him. So next time,
non-protected riders should be rolling over the line.
Yeah, you shouldn't be like me and Colin are literally stop pedaling as we go through the start line. If you're a lead out, you shouldn't be doing a max sprint. You shouldn't be looking after your own interests, trying to close the wheels. So people were protecting themselves then. So next time, don't protect yourself. Protect the riders around you that are protected, and I'll be happy. I'd prefer it if even if we do it right and we come third. I'd rather that because at least we're doing it right and we're maximising what we're doing. But when we've got people killing themselves like Josh doing big numbers like that, let's make it worth it. Let's get him the fastest time on the leaderboard. Let's not like put him at a disadvantage.
He does have the fastest time.
Question there then, because I tried to stay just in front of Josh.
Yeah, you did good. You did good, Jamie. You came past Josh and Robert at the end, and I think you were the first rider that hit me, Colin and Silas.
Yeah, Jamie got second or third.
Yeah, it was too late. It was almost like you guys didn't want to start sprinting then. I know visually it's tough when you can't see the start line, but it's because if you wait to see the start line, it's way too late.
Yeah, we learned all those the first couple of seasons. We took some lumps.
Yeah, and that's the reason I get. You see why I get more frustrated every week we do it? It's because we've been doing this for 5 seasons, and we know the right way to do it. If this was a mistake that we've made for the first time, it'd be like, okay, fine. But if it's why do we keep letting the wheels go to the front 3 riders, then I will keep getting more and more increasingly annoyed. So we know how to do it. We know what to do. We know what we've got to do.
What are you guys talking about?
To be honest, Dave, it doesn't
9
bother me because my Alzheimer's kicks in, so I'm not bothered.
Josh is listed as the fastest one through the segment.
Yeah, did you not hear anything I just said, Dan?
Yeah, but he could have got faster to all time, Dan. That's what.
Why was Josh sprinting? How did you protect Josh by having him sprint into thin air with just Jamie leading him out? That wasn't helping Josh. So Josh got us fast time despite the lead out, not because of it. So I'm not having to go at anybody individually. I'm not naming anybody names. I don't know who did it. I just
It was
know
done.
that people didn't do what they were
I
supposed to
realized
do.
that there was a gap there.
So next time, let's get it right. Well, if you see there's a gap and you're not a protected rider, it's your job to close it. If you're a protected rider, it's not your job to close it. It's that simple. I can't really make it any simpler, guys.
Right,
Okay,
how far
I
is the
think
next sprint?
Because I mean, we
Just to play devil's advocate and not to, because I wasn't there, I didn't really see what happened. But I've noticed in trying to lead out guys, like, it's like they come at such a speed, like to get in front of them and stay in front of them, impossible.
That's why the lead out's most valuable role is to be the layer between the front and the protected rider. Because when Josh launches at 15 watts per kilo, he's coming past. Don't worry about him. He's coming past all of you. What he needs is for you to close the gap to the front for him, so he doesn't have to use some of that energy there, and he can save it all for the sprint. That's literally how it works. So I totally get the fastest guys like Patrick and Josh. You're not going to be able to lead them out. Your job is to protect them in the build-up to the sprint. And then when we get to within 300 meters, they're on their fucking own. And they know that. They're happy with that. The job is to get them there as safely as possible with as many watts intact. That's the lead-out role.
This is why we go early. Lead outs go early to create the speed. And they're still doing a lower wattage than we are, but they're keeping a good speed, and then they can explode.
Yeah, it's all about draft, isn't it? Which is why when the gaps open up, it's terminal.
So speaking of which, then on the next sprint, it's that one just after the roundabout.
Yeah.
So,
And it's easy to look at it. It's easy to see because they have like a split in the curve.
Right. So what's the distance for it?
11.9.
11.9. Right. Okay. So for this one on 11.9, Patrick Karlstrom, you're on lead out duty. Tina, Kat, you're on lead out duty. And if you're not one of those riders, you're protected, aren't you? I don't mean Colin, Silas, Nilok, etc., because you know you're on the front already.
Yeah.
Stewie and Patrick Carney can go for some points in B. Jamie can kind of try and go for some points, but also if you can sort of do what you did last time, Jamie, and if you have to bridge that gap, you have to bridge that gap. That was perfect last time. Chris and Dan Andrews are going for points. Robert, Jess going for points. That's everybody. Does anybody not know what they're doing? Okay, so you don't need to be doing a max sprint when you get to the line if you're a lead out. Like we just said, your job is to help the riders get there.
Jake, you want both me and Kat to lead out Jess, or do you want one of us doing something else?
No, I don't even want you leading out Jess, because there's no leading out protected riders, is there? I want you to lead out the train with me.
Okay.
It's not about. It's only you only really get protected riders, guys, on the climbs, because you're not. How are you going to protect Robert on this when the sprint starts? How are you going to lead him out? Unless you time it exactly perfectly, you can't. He's either he's going to come shooting past you, or you're going to come shooting past him. All you can do is get him into position to launch in as good a spot as possible. So that's what I want my lead outs to do today.
Sounds good.
And so yeah, just one more time. If that means you're not sprinting, you'll see the gaps, you close the gaps, and yeah, you'll use some of your sprint energy. That's the point. When I get to the start line, I'm cooked. I got nothing. That's kind of the point. Okay, so we feel good. Do we want a little bit more of a breather?
Let's roll.
Okay, I don't care about results now. I just want this one to be technically right. So look after everybody, and if we don't take first place, we don't take first place. It is what it is. Okay, so is everybody right up to me? I'm in position 108, and I'm at 8.8k. I'm going to be setting off in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And then if you can get within 5 meters of me as quickly as possible, please.
Vet till vad Sverige tävlar annars.
Okay, we've got, so did we say 11.1?
9.
11.9, okay, so we've got 3k or so. Is this the same way we did it last time, or the other way, I take it?
Chris said it's just after the roundabout.
Yeah, it's just on the when we did it last time. It was on the right-hand side of the road, right-hand side of the roundabout. Is it the same again, or is it the left hand?
We're on the left hand, so you can't see the sprint other than on the map.
Okay.
So we're going to do this dog leg left now. You're going to turn a right, and then at the next left, that's when you need to be starting to wind up, because you've got a couple hundred meters the roundabout, a couple hundred meters the sprint.
Okay.
So possibly even left now, then a right maybe is when you start the wind up, just in the threes. So that's with the left.
Jake, should I even try to sprint or just
No.
fill the gaps?
Yeah, fill the gaps. Yeah, your job this season is done. You can't win or lose anything else now. You're set in stone. So you now revert to lead out. We now concentrate on Josh, and that job will be pretty much over after today. And specifically, Layla and Jess. Jayla, Jess, Robert, and to a lesser extent, Layla.
I think we might be in luck because I think Pete disappeared from the race today.
I will have a look afterwards. I'll tell you.
Right. It's not that far away.
Okay, well, we've still got 2K to, haven't we?
Yeah, bunch up a bit. Strong game.
I definitely don't want to start the ramp up before a K out.
No.
It's a long sprint, 300 meters, isn't it? So.
I believe last year we started coming out of the roundabout because the start line's about halfway in that first island.
Okay, well, we've got
another K, Josh.
Another K, and then we'll think about it. So just keep it tight. Concentration high here. No switching off. And remember, if you're a lead out and you're not usually a lead out, and this is new to you, it's not go as hard as you can. It's sit behind, the front couple of riders and just plug the gaps.
So about how long is this one? 12 seconds?
11,
12 seconds.
200 meters.
Oh, look, Seaton's leading us out. Knock yourself out, Seaton.
Need to be tight here.
If you're not within 5 meters of me, you're fucked up.
About 1K to go.
So is it that it's that roundabout at the top left that we see, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
A bit further.
And do we need to be ramping there?
Yeah.
At the roundabout.
No.
Okay.
No, long before. At this left turn at the latest.
Are you sure? Because
at the latest.
Yeah. Not a super ramp, a slower ramp from this turn.
Okay.
Good turn and then just past the roundabout.
Okay, because we're still 800 meters away from the sprint. 7. All right, starting to ramp. Tight. There's Davidson. Let's make it hard for him to get on. There's, you can see the finish line, guys. Right, we're going to have to start accelerating a bit here. Get onto my wheel. Lead out. Even if you burn yourself doing so. Okay, go, go, go. Oh, that's more like it. Come on. Go, go, go. Come on,
on, Robert. Come on, Robert. Come on, Robert. Come on, Jess. Let's go.
Well done. Well done.
Okay, rolling at your own pace.
Good job, Jamie.
Jess, are you okay?
No. It's too much.
Shit.
I had no power up on that one. And when people started to ramp, everything just went away from me. Well, it's like lights kept flashing up. I was like, huh.
That was much better.
I'm such an idiot. I thought the start line was the finish banner. I got to the start line. I'm like, why is everyone going so fast? It's over.
Yeah, people did launch it past me before I said to go. Definitely. People went quite early then.
Yep. I have to do my homework next time.
Jess, what was it?
I think I timed that slightly wrong.
Jess, were you in pain or was it just a bit fast?
No, it's just my leg is just not working with me. It's not good.
Well, it is what it is. Just get finished, get the points in, and we'll have a look at the leaderboard.
Oh, Dan's found his bucket again.
Make sure you finish, guys. Make sure you get to the end.
No, man. When I went to the small ring, Jake came off. Settle in.
What did you get this morning? Are you a child?
Jamie, that's solid. Sub 11 on that. Nice work.
Can I just take myself out of Tuesday right now?
No. You've got 60 odd hours to recover.
Shit.
Well, it's more than that. In fact, it's closer to 90
I
hours.
gotta do my 17 other races for the week. Come on.
Yeah, just get yourself some carbs straight after, some sugar and milkshake, something like that. So that's your best bet, guys. If you've just done efforts like this, you want glucose, so sugar, get some carbs.
Getting amino acids plus glucose. That's it.
Chocolate soy milk or chocolate oat milk. Can't beat it.
And a pint of beer.
Yeah, a nice glass of water out there for it.
No.
I used to do beluga caviar, with fermented stuff from my friends, some of that. After a hard effort.
I think I'm doing a crit race with Josh and Josty.
Step across the line.
You know what time Dale Seaton got on that last sprint? Because he flew past me.
9.7. Too bad he climbs like the snail on my brick wall in the garden.
Oh, like me.
Did you see him on some of the climbs? He was doing 4.5.
It's like, dude, Dale Seaton. His 20-minute FTP is 4.5. So why on earth he's doing 4.5 up those climbs? He was off the back, like I'd led Patrick out, dropped off, was leading out Robert, and then he came past me at 4.5. So he was well off the back. I don't think he's got the power, but he doesn't get it. He doesn't know how the segments work in terms of speed, draft, etc. He's got the raw power.
Are you going to pop through to check the sprint finish, Josh?
I'm gonna see if we can bait him.
I might just move.
Close, I'm tired.
I'm just going to move up to Maxime Davidson and keep waving at him as I pass him. Hang on. Flicking the elbow. Where's your teammates, Maxime? Sorry, I just sound bitter. I'm not bitter, just a bit.
No, you should. Because they didn't give him a proper ATP race kit.
Hey, look, if this is how they look after him, or if this is, what he thinks being in the team is, good luck to him.
Help, I don't got him. You can have that one.
Hey, Maxime.
No. Oh, shit.
This is awful.
There's an interesting. So you can't flick the elbow on the 2T bike. You can wave. You can still wave at them, but you can't flick them the elbow.
You flick him the bird instead.
Yeah.
Why is Silas doing 11 watts per kilogram?
Dan, he's able to do that because he did such an efficient job of leading. He wasn't going all in on the lead outs. He was doing it the correct way, so he had a bit left over.
Colin and I were just having a little fun.
That's what I mean, exactly. You weren't killing yourselves to go as hard as you could on the sprint. That's how you do lead outs.
Plus, I put his on soon, so I wanted to hurry up. Set on my heart rate before my heart rate goes back up again.
I took my heart rate monitor off so it wouldn't go back up.
All I know is that hurt more than it needed to hurt.
Nonsense. It hurt just as much as it was meant to.
No.
My back. Oh.
Oh. Colin, I changed my socks for you. I match better. I've got orange socks.
That's perfect.
They're both tight.
Yeah.
Nobody likes rubbish
Colin
socks.
was you were saying I didn't match yesterday.
Well, you don't have to match. It's about the exact opposite for me.
What? Oh, yeah, but you don't match nothing, do you? You don't.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
I can't find myself otherwise.
Same as Silas.
Hey.
He struggles finding himself.
Dan, hurry up and get finished so I can do the results.
Oh, come on, Dan.
Hand crank it if you have to. The Richard Carter method.
I'm only 13 seconds behind Marley.
Right, cheers, thanks. I really did enjoy that.
Cheers, Colin.
Everyone.
Thanks for the lead out.
Cheers, guys. Take care.
Yeah, before everyone goes, thanks to all the lead outs for your help today, and well done to the protected riders. We'll have a look at the results shortly. Good work, everyone.
Well done,
Thanks,
Tina, Patrick on the jerseys.
I'll just get you the info on Pipe. Sorry, go on, Pat.
No, I was just saying, a lot of fun riding with you guys.
Thanks, Pat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, see you guys.
Thanks for your help, mate. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, dude. Thanks, mate.
Later.
Okay, just blew past Marley.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. But Marley did also just get past. But Marley did also just get passed by a paint of coat, coat paint that was drying. He's the last person on course except for you. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, no, there's a Hwang. H. Wang.
What did you just call me?
Wang. Wang. W-A-N-G.
I know, Dan. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. So he hasn't gone anywhere.
I think Pipefuel did finish, Jess.
Oh, darn.
Did he?
Yeah, I think
I
he
don't
finished.
think so.
I think he did. I think he finished in 57 minutes. He's in the results.
He got all four primes. He won 3 and came second on 1.
Yeah,
Robert
he finished.
got it.
Finished in 57 minutes.
But he wasn't on the leaderboard anymore.
I don't know what to say. He's definitely there.
Yeah, I think the leaderboard splits, so everybody isn't necessarily on it if they're a lot ahead.
Was Robert showing on the leaderboard for you?
Yeah.
So
Everybody was.
It's not a male female split then. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just a glitch.
Yeah, sometimes for us, people are.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I was hoping Layla would get a third. Never mind. It is what it is. Sorry, Kat. What did you say?
No, I was going to say for the women too. If people are racing, we won't see them on the leaderboard until the end. I mean, they're like not on our.
Only got that last sprint in B.
That guy that guy that did the whole race. The guy that did the whole race in 5.4 watts per kilo and with a minute of 8.4 watts per kilo is going to be gutted when he realises he's gone from first to 27th. That's funny. That's what you get.
Sorry, Kat, I cut over you there.
Sorry, what?
Did I cut you off there?
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, I guess so. It was a lady. Sorry, someone was speaking and I started doing
I'm not a
It was
lady.
me. I didn't realise I had such a feminine voice.
All you ladies sound the same.
Cheers.
No, we don't.
Freddie. Norwegian, Californian, it's the same thing.
That's right. When Stacy's here from Chicago.
Stacy is definitely very recognisable.
I
wish I could do her accent. Sorry, is everyone what?
Is next week the last race?
Yes. Do you know what's absolutely hilarious? Do you know what's absolutely hilarious? John Moore just messaged me. We don't know who Maxime Davidson is. He just put ATP in his name.
Nice.
That didn't pan out for him, did it?
Absolutely hilarious. We don't know him. I will ask him about his numbers.
Accepted their team, though.
He said 3.4 seconds on that sprint is a solid time for a D. Ask him about his numbers. Okay, well, fair enough. John Moore said, I'm going to see if his numbers are legit, basically.
He's legit.
He's a C, isn't he? Not a D, anyway.
Yeah, he's a C. He's legit. He's been around all season.
Yeah, no, he is legit.
He just had a fantastic lead out off the rest of us. The reality is, I'd have had that if I hadn't unclipped. It was perfect. The lead out was perfect until I unclipped, and I still got 3.8. I'd love to see what I would have got if I hadn't unclipped.
Judging by your last one, it'd have been pretty quick, I'd imagine.
Oh, it'd have been 3.4, 3.5. I think. I just completely missed out on the leader. I never really got over 900 watts when I did clip back in. But it was good. So I went when Jake said the first time, but then logged at 440 watts. and I have to wait for a couple of seconds before it starts moving again.
What are you riding on?
Bike.
What bike?
What bike?
If I stamp down too hard, it just freezes. And if you're in the middle of a sprint, you know, when you do your max power for 2 or 3 seconds, well, that's how long it freezes for. And you kind of have to completely come off the power until it resets to go back on it again, which is just difficult. So it happened a couple of weeks ago.
Is it on the?
Okay, well, I finished, Jake,
Yeah.
so the results should be coming through.
Okay, Dan, unfortunately, you were 30 seconds outside the time limit there. I got to apply the same rules to everybody, or it's not. John Moore will go mental.
What time limit?
There's a time limit?
The time limit was 1 hour 19 minutes.
No way.
It looks like you.
It's a random number, Jay.
Looks like you were 30 seconds outside, Dan. Sorry.
Where does it state a time limit?
Jess, there is no time limit.
If not, he's just winding up now.
In Jake's notebook. In Jake's notebook.
Trolling. We're just trolling Dan. Have you not realised that 90% of the things said on Discord are just trolling Dan? Pretty much everything anybody says is trolling Dan. Class. All right, I'll do the results now.
And next week's Lutece Express, isn't it?
Yep.
Last race of the season, 4 times.
No.
Close. Closest is Lettuce Express. No, it's Sham.
What sprints on that?
The uphill version, though, not the downhill version.
Yeah, the uphill one.
So you go on the blue tarpaulin.
Yep. Exactly.
I'm going to head off, guys. That was good fun again.
Great
job,
work,
thank
Robert.
you.
We'll get the results sorted soon. Yeah, we'll have a look at how it's doing. Good work.
Hopefully see you all
Cheers,
next
mate.
week.
All right, good. Thanks,
See you
mate.
later, buddy.
Yep.
I want to spin for 5 more minutes just because my legs are hurting. Oh, crap, I'm at the top of that bloody climb again.
We get like 360.
And I'm just seeing more and
The
more
turnaround
stars.
arrow. Right, folks, I'm going to head off too. Cheers for that. Enjoyed that.
Thanks, Stewie. Good work.
Great job,
Yeah.
Stewie. You were huge today,
Great
bud.
job, because
Yeah.
you and
Helping
whoever
Josh.
else came over the top of me at that one climb.
Thank you,
That's why I got
guys.
that feel.
Thanks, Kat. Well
Well
done.
done, enjoyed it.
Well done, everybody.
Thanks
And
for
see
making
you
me
Tuesday.
Yeah, get yourselves recovered for Tuesday, guys. I don't want to hear any moaning. Get yourself some carbs. Get a hot water bottle on your legs, curled up in a blanket on the sofa, whatever it takes. Be ready for Tuesday. Right.
Cheers,
all.
folks.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
Is it the reverse of everything today?
Yes.
On,
Yes.
On
Yes.
Zwift
Yes.
Power. On Zwift Power, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I'm doing that first climb again with my cool down. Stupid idea.
Chris Wadrup thinks that he should be in chance right now, I think.
No, I'm not on the team roster list. They mixed out the numbers, so I can't.
Not for chance, mate. Just for Joe.
Oh. Joe Cat's room? I
Chance
thought
is no good. I just slow Chance down completely.
Joe's got no room. Chance has definitely got space now. Okay, we'll put you in Chance this week, and if you can try and go for a breakaway from the lead-in and hold it for the first 4 segments or so, get foul point, max
Not
foul
a
points
problem.
on them. That'll be good.
Not a problem, Jake. Just put me in. I'll put my life on the line. You know what I mean? Heart and soul for the team.
Put me in, coach. Man,
Fuck it, this is the sort of course where I'm tempted to make a child account and join up as in B again. Well jealous of not doing this one.
Up a 19% gradient in second gear on my watt bike.
I can give you my login.
Problem is, Josh, my power and your weight would still be terrible.
Right.
I'll give you my login.
You just call me fat.
I call myself very, very puny. John Moore said, I didn't think we could get our group stopped between climbs, so we just went as hard as we could for both of them. I'm not sure that was the correct tactic, John, but I understand. Right, reverse 23rd Street, reverse sprint, reverse com, that must be Libby Hill. They got some such bizarre names. And then reverse sprint 2, that's got to be it, hasn't it? Well, let's hope this does the trick. They're called like Richmond Libby Hill, and then you think Richmond Libby Hill reverse would be called Richmond Libby Hill reverse, right? But no, it's called Richmond Com. And then the 23rd Street is called Richmond 23rd Street, and the reverse of that is called Richmond 23rd Street reverse. So it makes absolutely no sense. And then the sprint's called Richmond Sprint 1. Richmond Sprint and Richmond Sprint 2. Fucking idiots. Right, okay, that should update soon, guys, I hope.
Well, Dan got first, I got second. And I don't care about anyone else.
Haywood should be third.
I don't care. I'll have added 50 or 60 points to my total. I think I'll have scored mid to low 300s, and I'll be displacing a 280. So, depending on whether you DQ the Rosenwestendick or whatever his name was, whether his fine points still count and deduct from us, or he comes off the results altogether and we all move up. Dictates how many points we score.
That'll be what happens. He'll be removed from the results and everyone else will get bumped up.
Oh man!
Right,
got that.
I'm going to wait for the results. I'm going to wait for the results to load and go listen to "Sweetest Victory" by Touch. Sweetest Victory. Maybe play Rocky, the whole of Rocky 4. Fuck it. Live life on the edge.
I'll see you next week, guys. Take it easy.
Everything is blinking.
Cheers, Chris.
Cheers, all. Bye now.
It's going to be close between Chris and I.
So during the race, you have to listen to Eye of the Tiger and No Easy Way Out, and then training montage, and then also probably Burning Hearts. There's loads, isn't there? And then also you've got to do the original Rocky theme, and then that Going the Distance bit as well. But then after all that, then you can listen to Sweetest Victory. You've earned that tonight, guys. Congratulations.
Yes, Dan, it's going to be... Well, it isn't. If you get 10 races in, I don't think you'll be close between us at all. But we'll be a solid 1-2. It's just if you don't get all 10 races in, then you're at risk of getting
I'll
silver.
still have to show up. I think I'll still have to show up, depending on what Davison gets today.
He's irrelevant. He can't touch you.
Well,
right. So Broseth only got 282 points today. So he's only improved his score by 60. I think maybe mathematically that's it now, but we'll have to have a look in a minute when the results update.
What did I get, Jake?
360.
Sweet, that adds almost 90 points to me.
Yeah, it's over then. He can't do it.
Yeah, because I can replace a 272.
Yes,
Yeah,
100 points.
So I don't think he can do it now. I think that's it.
Awesome. That was
I'll confirm shortly when the league updates, but 99% sure that's it.
Yeah.
Jamie, Patrick, and Stewie were awesome for me today.
Yeah, this is it. Look, everybody's going to go deep and do their part. So I know it's not like, it's hard to see, but it's those little points that add up over the course of the season. And obviously, you've still got to go out there and score the points. It's not enough people just beating Broseth, but it definitely adds up.
I mean, it's just a shame that I didn't protect Jamie's spot.
That hurt today. Them 2 hills really hurt. Really took it out of me.
And I had 2 PRs today. I'm pretty excited.
Right, I've got to run, guys. I'm on 1%. I've got to go get myself sorted.
All right.
So I will
Did you have
change
the
the
standings?
Say
Thank
again?
you, Jake.
Yeah, thanks. Did you update the standings?
Did you
Just
not even
something I've update overnight, Dan.
You don't even listen to me. I've just said I've just done them. Just done them. That's all the results.
He's done the spreadsheet.
I've just told you the results, haven't I? I've just said Josh has got 360 points. I've done it all.
Not
You'll have-
that
you'll
one.
have
The
to wait-
league standings.
Yeah, you have
Last
to wait
update-
10 minutes for it. You have to wait for it to update, Dan. It takes 10 minutes to propagate the changes. You understand IT? Jesus Christ. Sake.
Oh, I understand. I'm just
Well,
asking.
there you go then. It's done. It's already done.
355. I'm trying to figure out
yeah.
if Davis can catch. Because then I'll let Chris try to go out and score 400 and pass me. He might.
Yeah, like
might
I
be
just
ahead of
said. Like I just said, it's not. I'm 99% sure Josh has done it. I just got to wait for the league to update. So once it updates, we'll know. Give it 10 minutes, Dan, and you'll have all the answers. The league table will be your genie. You can ask it 3 questions. Give
If
it
you
10 minutes.
didn't have less than 1% of battery power on your phone, we'd never have to worry about this. Just saying.
You would. Oh, I've just said I've got to go. I've got stuff to do. I'm not sat in here on Discord with you for hours. I know. Next time I'll do a Q&A at the end.
Thank you.
Q&A.
I appreciate it.
Do a Q&A and every question will be the same question we get every week. Right. Okay. On that note, I'm off. Well done, boys. Great work today. Everybody worked really hard. You'll get to
Thank you,
reap
Jake.
the rewards. No worries. Cheers,
In
fellas.
heaven.
Take it easy. See ya.
Thanks. See ya.
Yeah.
See you guys. Take it easy.
Have a good day.
So I don't understand why they let them.
Go on, Dad.
They let Davison in the ATP team by he's got the little flag that they gave him. So
No, you
how
just
can
put,
they
you
say
just
they
put
don't
that
know?
name.
On Swift Power, maybe.
You just put what you want after your name.
No, he's got
he
the
has to
flag.
be-
He
He has to
little
be
tag.
accepted by ATP.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know then. It's all too sophisticated for me.
Me too. I'm a caveman.
I like to turn up. I like to pedal. I prefer it if the machine actually registers the fucking watts I put through the pedals rather than sticking.
I really do not want to race on Tuesday right now.
Tough. Get it done and then just blow up for next Saturday.
Congratulations, Patrick.
Is Pat 1D? A, sorry.
Yeah, he should have locked up A today.
I can't believe it. I really thought
That's awesome.
he would show up in the last seconds or something, but yeah.
Well, he's got a girlfriend or something now, hasn't he? So, hey, all those teenage hormones will be rampant, and he'll.
Thank God I'm too old for that stuff.
I think it wasn't even my best 1 minute power. It's just the most well-timed KOM ascent I've ever had.
You did well on that. The second one.
Yeah,
You blitzed the second one.
I don't know what's going on because I knew where I just needed the power, and then Stu and somebody else came past, and I just wrote in their draft as much as I could.
I didn't have the right power. I didn't have the right gear coming off the steep stuff, and then I struggled, and then I lost a bit of power, and then I was spinning really fast to try and. Yeah, it was all good. The only thing that I was really disappointed with was coming out unclipping my pedal. And if it hadn't been for that, it'd have been a really good afternoon. I'd have been really happy.
Well, I'm still mad at Davis.
You still mad at what?
I'm still mad he beat me in that sprint.
Yeah, I would be. I'm pissed. I can't. You know, if I had blown up, I'd be pissed he beat me as well. But I'm just happy I didn't fall off the bike.
Yeah, that'd be catastrophic.
I know. I just
It'd be funny.
too much work.
So you came first, Dan, with 355 points. I came second at 317. So I've only added 30 points to my total. Then this Owen Stokes Corley from ATP came third. Maxine came fourth. And
If I don't
Michael
ride
Haywood came fifth.
If I don't ride next week, it looks like all you'd have to do is score 312 points to win.
Who?
Because I'll be
I
at,
would, or you?
yeah. Because you get your next best to throw away is a
286 or something.
no 284. You have two 284s. So
So you've just scored 300 and so you just scored 350. So you haven't
hold on.
you haven't caught
You
me
got
up yet. I'm still in the lead.
You should be still in the lead on 155 points. So you should be at 33-10 or something like that.
28. Dan's getting all competitive. 2861 plus what do you get? 355. So you're going to be at 3,216.
I'm going to be
32. You're 3216, and I think I've only got 30 odd points to add to mine. So you might be beating me by about 10 points.
No, I'm not. You have 152 that you get to give away, right? Yeah.
I don't know. I've just got to. Let me just go have a look. I think crapping of.
You got
I let a couple out.
Right? Yeah, 307, right?
No, today it's more than that. 300 and teens. I don't know. I've changed screen. I've got my computer. Bear with me a second. I'll do it properly. But I've just got to scan. So I've got a 284.
317. So you get 100. You had 165. You get add 165 to your total. So you're going to be at 33.
How do I add 165 to my total, Dan?
33.43.
I've already got 10 events.
Yeah, but you add the